Hi, I'm Jen Royle, and welcome back to Talk of the Town at BostonHerald.com. Yes, we took a brief hiatus in September when the Red Sox realized they were out of playoff contention, but we're back here highlighting some of the best Boston athletes, past and present, here today at Bruins practice in Wilmington, getting ready to talk to second-year forward Reilly Smith. All right, Reilly, you scored the first goal of the season here for the Bruins against Pittsburgh. Was that by any chance maybe some foreshadowing of how you're going to do this season, and how much did it mean to you to kind of get the season off to a good start?
Well, I'm hoping there's going to be a little bit of foreshadowing. It hasn't really followed over the last couple of games, but hopefully this next stretch will be able to pot in a couple more. It was a big score in that first goal just because it kind of gets that monkey off your back, gets a little more confidence at the start of the year. So, I think our team needs a couple more goals in the next couple of games just to get us going, but it's definitely a key factor that we're focusing on.
All right, I want to talk about the start of the season, the fact that you missed 11 games due to your contract, and congratulations, by the way, on that one-year contract. How much did it help you, Reilly, that you stayed in great shape? You and Tori spent those 11 days, really focusing on your health and getting in shape for the season. How much did that help you going into the season?
Well, I think the game has changed a lot. A few years ago, or at least maybe 10, 15 years ago, people wouldn't come into training camp in such good shape. They'd use training camp to get back into it, and I think it's just changed. It's been a culture change through the NHL and either leagues below it that hockey players just spend, honestly, pretty much the entire off-season focusing on getting in shape, getting better, and getting stronger. So it's been a bit of a culture shock to the game, but I think it's been a great change. And me and Tori put a lot of focus on getting stronger, and since we weren't here at the start of training camp, making sure we weren't missing too much. So we focused a lot on trying to be in as good or better shape than everyone else that was here.
All right, I'm calling an audible here. Why do you think it's changed?
I think it's just everyone wants to get better, and in every sport, I think that's just how it's going to be. And the peak gets raised every year, so I think that's just the reason.
Okay, 20 goals last season for you. You win the 7th Player Award here with the Bruins. The award is given to someone who's exceeded everybody's expectations. Honest question: did you exceed your own?
I think a little bit, yeah. I set a lot of goals for myself at the start of the year, and a lot of them were just progression steps, and I kind of hit a little bit more than I expected, but it was good. And
it's just naked guys walking through.
Walking everywhere. No one really cares around here, so I guess I'm going to get that being the younger guy on the team that, not really too important here.
It's hilarious. I want to talk a little bit about the postseason last year. Reilly, how much did that prepare you for this season?
I think it was a big eye-opener. Postseason hockey is a lot different than it is in the regular season, and it was great to just have that bit of success. I think our team wanted to go a little bit further, but to have that little eye-opener, that little success, I think it gives me a little bit of a stepping stone heading into this year.
All right, a couple questions about your line. I want to talk a little bit about Bergeron and Marchand. What can we expect from you guys this year? How do you describe your line?
Well, they're both really great players, so the little I can do with the puck just to help them out, goes a long way because, Bergeron having such a successful last year, and Marsh is probably one of the most dynamic players in the league. So being able to play with those two guys, it makes my job very easy, and hopefully we can just pony up to how we did last year.
All right, so I grew up watching a player named Ken Linsman. Exactly, right? You don't even know who he is because I'm much older than you. So a lot of people, he was nicknamed the Rat because he was just pesky and he just caused all this crap on the ice. No, it's Marchand. It's Marchand. So I just want to know, is it fun to watch him out there causing trouble? Do you ever just look at him and just laugh?
It is. There was a couple of times last year where I was looking, I was like, how is he getting away with all this stuff?
Exactly.
But he does a good job kind of getting behind the ref's vision and doing things to cause havoc. But, a lot of people don't notice how actually skilled he is and how talented he is. So, he's been a great line mate. And speaking of that, here he is right now.
It's okay, Brad. Everyone else is doing it. Go right through. Hey, how are you? Good. You, actually.
Oh, no, that's okay.
That's what you can expect from him, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, now I need to look back at my notes. All right, another hero of mine growing up was Cam Neely. That's how old I am, yes, who's now your president of your organization. Last question here. Who was your hero growing up?
Brendan Shanahan actually was. He was a hometown guy for me, so I think he grew up a couple blocks away from my house. He went to the same school as my parents, so he was a little younger than they are, but he just a hometown hero. He had so much success in the NHL, and that's just something that I always look up to.
Okay, I lied. Here's my last question. You mentioned that the team has gotten off to a slow start. What have you noticed? What do you guys need to get back on track with?
Well, we're not scoring enough goals right now, and that's the funnest part of hockey. So as soon as we get back to that, and we're going to have to score some greasy goals, and muck it up in front of the net just to get back onto it. But it's stuff we were focusing on the last couple of days. But we've only scored 4 goals in the last 4 games, so you're not going to win games doing that.
Greasy goals. I like that.
Greasy goals, you got to.
Thank you for your time. Good luck this season.
Thank you.